All right, ladies, listen here. I'm gonna whip you maggots into shape. Who are you? What are you supposed to be? Some stereotypical Fat Albert football reject? And you, who are you? With that bandana on your head and all this armor and the rough voice. I guess you think you're so bad, don't you? Shut up. And you're the worst one of the bunch. With your blonde hair, always hiding in a corner, shriveling, smart remark.
Yeah, that's right, asshole. Question is, who are you?
Who am I? I'm the guy who's sent here to review this crap you call a video game. So if you know what's good for you, you shut your mouth and fall in line, soldier. Roll it.
What is good, spectacular gamers? Sergeant First Class Spectacular, back on the mic to rock your body right. And today, we're here to review an oldie, but a goodie, but a newie? Whatever. Anyway, we're here to do a game review on Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Is it really all that ultimate? Can it be considered an addition? It's an addition to the game. Anyway, never mind all that. Let's get down to business and see if another remastering, retold story in the sea of all these other remakes can stand the test of time. Join me as we review Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
For a time, the humans of Sera knew the illusion of peace. Until Emergence Day. In time, their valiant defense was crushed, with billions dead. Humans denied their enemy control by destroying their own civilization. Now, the long struggle against overwhelming odds approaches a final, desperate stand.
In this day and age of gaming, seems like the most popular thing to do is remake a game that was once considered classic. More often than not, the game that's redone turns out graphically better, but comes up short than the original form. With that being said, the Xbox One welcomes one of its few exclusive titles back for another turn at bat. Gears of War Ultimate Edition burst onto the scene to get its fans and supporters ready for the inevitable true sequel in the series. The question remains, is this remake worth the time and effort, or does it sit upon the pile of aforementioned remastered failures that has plagued the gaming community? Unchanged, unwavered, and unforgiving, the story of the original Gears of War has not deviated at all in this Ultimate Edition. An alien race known as the Locusts have invaded and all but taken over the planet. Life seems to become a constant battle against these vicious alien warriors. Things have become so bad that Dominique Santiago and his leadership decide to release the only soldier who they believe can turn the tide. That soldier is Marcus Phoenix. You reprise the role of Marcus Phoenix, who was unfairly imprisoned. The proverbial excrement hits the fan, and now the last hope for the COG army is to recover a device known as the Resonator. The Resonator, they hope, holds the key to push back the Locust forces and turn the battle back in their favor.
Welcome back to the army, soldier.
Shit.
As with most remakes, the graphics take center stage. Improved in a number of ways, this game looks remarkable. The original Gears of War was already a great looking piece of work, but they took the time to visually improve a lot of aspects in this Ultimate Edition. The character models have been slightly rescaled to make the humans appear a little less hulkish. The backdrops are just as artistically appealing as they were before, which is a good thing. The downside to the graphics is short, but very prevalent. The size of the characters, whether friend or foe, can make things confusing visually on the battlefield. Oftentimes you will see a figure in the distance and be unsure if it is an enemy or an ally. Because of this, you may get confused at times as to whom you should be shooting. The characters have unrealistic movements. Things like sliding upstairs, walking over giant potholes with no visual drop in the step, and other minor but noticeable shortcomings take the graphics down a bit. Although these things are minor, this is a remake, so it's a big deal that these things weren't addressed. This area of the game is mostly untouched, which is a bad thing. The controls are as convoluted as ever. Making the A button the cover and dive button simultaneously has always been a recipe for disaster. You dive when you aren't trying to, and you can't always get behind cover when you need to. This is frustrating as all get out when you are under pressure from fire. Add to this that the AI of your teammates is flat out deplorable. Your teammates, when not controlled by humans, do some of the most ignorant stuff seen in gaming. They blindly run into enemy fire. They provide no covering fire as you advance, sometimes block your path when you are trying to progress. Worst of all, they die over and over and over again. In fact, it could be said you are playing alone in this game, as your AI controlled buddies are just target practice for the locusts. Besides all the stuff previously named, once you complete the story mode, there isn't much else to do besides jump online and compete in some team deathmatches. So if you acquire this game, just be prepared to have short bursts of fun, because this game, much like the original, won't keep you busy for long. Gears of War wasn't known for its stellar soundtrack, so it should go without saying this game won't be known for it either. The narrator for the Locusts adds some much needed drama to the story. The Locusts themselves speak in a barely conceivable version of English. The main characters deliver their lines well, but slightly cheesy. There are the memorable lines such as,
Yeah, group hug.
or,
Yeah, right. When's the last time the wind said hostiles to you?
beside these lines, much of the dialogue is forgettable. The music is slightly above average, with the title theme being the most memorable. While there is music playing during your battles, you may barely notice it. You won't come away from this game humming any tunes placed in it. The sound effects, on the other hand, are top notch. Reloading is a satisfying sound. Every weapon fires with what you would believe to be its real life sound, if they were actual weapons. The Lancer in particular, the Lancer, delivers a distinct sound when you fire up a chainsaw bayonet. And when you cut through a Locust member, it will be an oh so satisfying tearing sound. Kudos should be given to the members of the team who worked on the sound effects, as they are the strongest part in the sound department. Let's just keep it G-real right now. Gears of War Ultimate Edition hasn't changed much from its original version. You play the campaign, you beat the game, you play the online multiplayer, and you rinse and repeat. If you purchase this game, one could imagine that it's because 1, you never tried the original, or 2, you want to relive the old days. To be totally honest, if you didn't like the original Gears of War, this remake won't be changing your mind anytime soon. If you haven't played this game before, be wary, as the experience won't last long beyond the few online matches. Once the initial thrill is over, there isn't much need to return to this game. As originally stated at the start of this review, there are many remakes which aren't worth their salt. Gears of War Ultimate Edition far from lives up to its name. Throw this game on the pile of attempts to cash in on an old name with some touched up graphics. With idiotic AI, lackluster sounds, and virtually no replayability, buying this product wouldn't be in many gamers' best interest. If you do buy this game, it will solely be to have a more visually appealing version to help you relive the glory days of the 360. If you are a newcomer to the series, it should be said to tread lightly. Rent or borrow the original version and see how you like that first. War, yes. Ultimate, no. Gears of War Ultimate Edition gets a 6.5 out of 10.
Until we win, or we die. And we are not dead yet.
Well, that's it, Spectacular Gamers. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helped you out a lot. As for me, I enjoyed Gears of War immensely back in the day, but this remake, not so much. Hey, I'll catch you next week, or back again whenever you catch one of my reviews. Every Tuesday, you can be here for some gaming, fantastic, spectacular stuff. But until then, if you can't be good at it. Peace.
Good sir, I do believe I've shat in my pantaloons.
I am the